And welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we continue with the WAD Switcheroom. This is episode 4, map 4, House of the Wicked. The game is powered by GZDoom using the Ultimate Doom platform. As always, we're playing on the Ultraviolence difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all three of these categories. There are 65 kills to be had, 2 secrets to find, and 58 items to pick up. Well, our first order of business is getting something a little better than the pistol. You'll notice there are some torches here. They are red or orange, I guess, depending on your color point of view. But there's a green one. That could mean something, and indeed, in this case, it does. Go ahead and grab the armor bonuses and the shotgun and the ammo. So you'll have plenty of ammo for what you need to take care of outside. What's outside first, after you take the teleporter, will be 4 shotgunners. So let's take care of them first. Pick up the ammo that they've dropped, plus the ammo that was there. And let's take care of these 2 imps. We'll go up here next. There's a secret area here. You'll see there's a yellow, a red platform over there, and another one over there, but with a pillar. So why don't we go ahead and just kind of walk over this one. It will activate the secret. Allow the Kako to fire, so it'll hit the pinky. That's what usually happens. And then you can turn your attention to the 3 lost souls. You should have enough ammo for all this. If not, there's a box of shotgun shells right over to your left, as well as a box of chain gun ammo, plus the computer area map. Do head into this area, tag the secret, pick up your armor, any health that you need, and now we're just ready to move on with some map progression. A pinky to our right. Some imps down below. We'll need to kind of strafe run over this damaging lava floor, but that's okay. It's not a far leap, really. First order of business, we're going to go in through this door. Yes, it's a damaging floor, but just go over to the pillar with the health. And that one will lower. And this way you can kind of hop, skip, and jump if you want, all the way across all of these. And then I would make my way back to the middle one in the back, and then through this passageway. It's quite hard to go from that platform to here, so I would recommend doing the one that's further away. And yeah, we're doing some weapon progression. So not only do we now have a chain gun and another box of bullets, but we also have a backpack, so we can carry a little bit more. Yeah, sometimes one imp finds us, spots us as we walk by, so just make sure you get that one imp. We will be coming back to that area soon, but we don't want the imps that are in that area to wander off. We'll take care of these imps first. And unfortunately, with only a chain gun and a whole bunch of shotgun ammo, we'll need 15 or 16 shots to dispose of our Baron friend here. But the room is big enough to circle run, circle strafe. And with a little bit of patience, you can definitely take care of him. You can also avoid him by just pressing this switch and going up and coming back for him, but we did pick up quite a bit of shotgun ammo. I don't think there's a need for that, but if we will be getting a rocket launcher and such later, so you can always come back, but this is how I do it. So yes, those are ceiling crushers, so go ahead and grab your chain gun, because there will be a Kako right around the corner. So we're going to want to stun the Kako. Well, hopefully stun the Kako. We got a lot of chain gun ammo, so why not? And then we can go back to our shotgun for the other lost souls and the other Kako. Little peekaboo shooting, you shouldn't have too much trouble. Certainly the lost souls shouldn't really be in a position to jump out and bite your nose off. One more lost soul here. So let's make our way across this little, snake bridge. Grab the rocket launcher, so now we have that weapon and all the ammo, plus the rad suit, and yeah, the berserk pack. We're going to use that shortly on some pinkies, so we're going to make a right, lower this, but continue across it. It will reveal that secret area, but we're going to grab the, tag the secret. We're going to take on all these pinkies with the berserk fist that we just picked up, but do grab partial invisibility. I don't know if you really need it for this area, but it does count as an item, right? So I go ahead and grab it anyway. Grab all these health bonuses. The rad suit will last long enough if you're relatively efficient with the berserk fist, but in any event, don't dilly-dally too long. The floor is quite damaging. And now we're going to head back. As promised, this is where we got those pillars to get the chain gun. That's where we just went, and this is where the one imp is, and the rest are sitting here waiting for us. So why don't we go ahead and just use whatever weapon you like. We have some shotgun shells. Let's go ahead and use them. And the Kako, who's guarding a switch, of course, some health bonuses, and another backpack. So we're doing pretty well with the ammo. Go ahead and pick all these goodies up and hit that switch. It's going to open up this door. Around the corner will be a Baron. Run past the Baron. We're hopefully going to get rid of the Baron and the 2 Kakos that follow without firing a shot. There's going to be the Red Skull key, and we're going to run and grab it. That's going to activate a Crusher, and we're hoping to just lure these enemies into the Crusher. So it looks like at least that Kako will be disposed of that way. And I don't know if the... Nope, looks like the Baron is still around the corner. Here it comes. You do want it to come. Come on, Baron. It looks like he's not going to quite make it in time. So you do want it to come on in now. And you shouldn't need to fire. Often he gets squished so badly you don't even hear him shriek. His death shriek is absent, but let's see what happens this time. He's bleeding out pretty bad. Yeah, no death shriek. He's just crushed into oblivion. So we took care of one Kako with some shotgun shells. We didn't need any other ammo. So now armed with the red key, we're going to go through the red door. There will be imps on both sides of this kind of horseshoe-shaped room. So let's just dispose of them. There is, it's not really a secret, but there's a BFG down there, but we're going to have to come back up here anyway. So we're going to leave the BFG for now because it'll take us in kind of, in my view, an incorrect sequence. I would like to go ahead and take care of this stuff first. Fire one shot, get rid of the barrels just so you can get a mega armor. You can never say no to the mega armor. And we are also going to go ahead and open up this door, which will get yet another backpack and some health bonuses. So why don't we go ahead? You can use your Berserk Fist if you prefer. And then whatever weapon you want. We have a lot of shotgun shells. We got another backpack. So I just use the regular shotgun, and that's fine. Same deal over here. Same couple hanging out in their little closet. Let's go ahead and just dispose of them. Now, we are going to end up in there in some fashion, but we're going to go this way, actually, because we want to pick up the rocket, and we can get in through here. Right? So that's pretty good. All right, this just takes us back over there, but we're going to continue this way instead and go into this room, which has all these health and armor bonuses, rockets, health, you name it. So it has a whole bunch of goodies, and of course, there's no way out, but you will have a switch here to press, so go ahead and press. Now, you can use whatever weapon you like. I like using the Berserk Fist here. It's just a bunch of lost souls. Yes, you could take some damage with some stray biting, but I just find it more fun. So whatever makes you more comfortable, use whatever weapon that is. So we're now done in this area. So let's head back up to where I mentioned the BFG was. And it's along this wall. Let's fall down. Press the wall. And here's the BFG for us. Take out the BFG because we're going to fire off a few blasts. We're going to be in close quarters with some Kakos and some imps. So why don't we go ahead, fire, then go forward. And then one more shot probably for the Kakos. And there are some imps on the other side as well. Yes, we're going to have to take some damage to lure them out. They don't really see us too well from across the room with that big pillar in front. And that should be it. So now we head back across to the teleport. And takes us to this fun area. Take out your chain gun. So we should be pretty well at the end. Yeah, we have no more enemies now. But we do have an item. So why don't we go ahead and activate this thing by kind of moving around. Now, I have found that it doesn't raise up unless you do this in a certain sequence. So I could just be superstitious, but I take this teleporter, and then I take the right teleporter, and then I take the left teleporter. Don't ask me why. Sometimes I find that just does not lift high enough when I activate it, and I can't get to it. So I think that's the sequence. Anyway, that's my hope. But anyway, by going over here into this corner, it will allow this to raise up high enough. We will be rewarded with our Berserk Fist, with our Supercharge, excuse me. And now pressing that switch will open up the exit, and we can now do our final count. All 65 kills, the 2 secrets, and all 58 items. You know what that means? Indeed, we're done. House of the Wicked. Fun little map. Pretty straightforward, I think. Hope you did enjoy it. If so, hit that subscribe button. You won't miss any further videos that I upload. For now, that's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us today. See you next time.